Hi everyone, my name is Susan Carrier. I'm going to give you a brief overview of my slideshow presentation for time management techniques for college. I hope you guys enjoy it. Time management tips. This is really important for college because you have to prioritize your to-do list and set realistic expectations, because if you set goals that you can't achieve, then it's not going to do you any good. So you want to make sure you can actually achieve the goals that you set out for yourself. Avoid procrastination. Procrastination is something that everyone tends to fall to sometimes. I know I do once in a while, but I try not to the majority of the time because I won't reach my goals if I procrastinate. Avoid multitasking. Sometimes when you multitask, you tend to try to focus on several things at once and you end up not getting anything done. So you want to kind of avoid multitasking. Achieve a healthy balance. So you have to balance things out because the scale needs to be more even and not go one way or the other. You have to remove distractions and get enough sleep. So time management for students. So some students may go to college and to work. So you have to kind of balance those two out. So you have to be able to make a plan, use a calendar, get organized, or use a checklist. So all of these I use for college and work, and also determine if you like to study early or late. So when my first child was born, I would get up and study every morning super early before anybody ever got up that day. And don't take any don't take on any more than you can handle when it comes to work. So I kind of take on too much usually, so I work 2 jobs. I work a full-time and a part-time job. So I say don't take on more than you can handle kind of loosely, because sometimes you have to work to support your family. So the balancing act, like I said, you have to be able to balance everything in your life to achieve academic success, work and other commitments you have, college, social support, family, community, and physical and mental health. You need to make sure that you are balanced out so that you're not putting forth too much in any one area. Balance, family, future, career, that is life. This is my family. I don't know if you could see them very well, but these children are my life. Sandra, she's 13. Vance, he's 8. And Amelia, she's 4 years old. They keep me so very busy. So basically, one of the big pointers I want to let you guys know about is to be organized for your classwork. I always start my courses out on each semester with a binder, and I put tab dividers in there so that I know what courses are which. I go ahead and print out the syllabus, I print out the discussion board posts, I print out the grade book, and when I have them all in front of me, I'm able to prioritize what needs to be done first. I just look at it and then I just decide. Okay, so what's due today is what I'm going to work on today, and then I try to get ahead of the schedule if the time allots. So social media is such a distraction. So it is for me. I like Facebook and I like Instagram, so I always am checking it, but I try not to let it distract me when I'm doing my college work. You need to set time aside for fun, and you need to set time aside for your coursework and stick to those guidelines. So making decisions, people face trade-offs. So if you want to spend time sleeping or studying, you're gonna see which one is more beneficial to you. So I learned about this in economics, that people face trade-offs every single day. So you have to make a decision whether schoolwork or sleeping, or schoolwork and work, or schoolwork and your family. You got to decide what is the most important to you and be able to manage it and balance it out. So when you make goals, you want them to be SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timed. So these are some of my goals that I have set for myself. So when I was in the military, I wanted to make at least E6. I wanted to be in and doing my best that I could possibly do, and I also wanted to retire. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to retire because I hurt my back pretty bad. 14 out of 24 of my vertebrae are messed up in my spine, so now I couldn't finish that goal. So I didn't let that get to me, though. I decided to go back to college almost immediately when I found out I couldn't be in the military anymore. So another personal goal of mine was to get my LPN license. So I thought it would take me 2 years, but I got called up in between and I had to go to Fort Bragg, North Carolina. So I did that, and it ended up taking me 3 years to obtain this specific goal. My goal was to maintain an 80 or above average throughout the course, and I ended up graduating with an 86%. I wanted to be a well-rounded nurse, which I believe I am. I am able to work with OBGYN, pediatrics, geriatrics. I've worked with mental health patients. I've been a float nurse, a private duty nurse. I've worked with expectant mothers. I've worked in domestic violence advocacy. I have a broad range of knowledge that I think is going to be really good when I do get my bachelor's degree in business administration. So lastly, I mean, obviously this isn't all of my goals, but I just wanted to share the really big ones with you guys. I want to obtain a bachelor's degree in business administration. I am currently working towards my goals. I just took 5 courses last semester, and I ended up with 3 A's and 2 B pluses. And now I'm taking 3 courses over the summer, and then I take 3 more courses in the fall, and then I will graduate with my business degree. So the reason I chose business is because it goes with my 15 years of military experience, and my plan is to become a supply chain manager someday. So with that being said, do you have any questions? Please feel free to leave your questions in the comments if you have any concerns, or please give me any kind of feedback that you possibly can. Thank you.